Over the next few minutes, we're going to hear from 3 councils that have already used the Productivity Expert programme. But first, we're going to hear from Councillor Shirley Pannell.
The LGA Productivity Expert programme was actually launched in 2012, and the aim of the programme is to provide help from the LGA to councils to help them to find different ways of efficiency savings and income generation, and to be able to achieve financial sustainability. And that is done by a £6,000 grant, which is available from the LGA, which will cover 10 days of expert input into that particular council. The LGA have actually supported 44 of these projects, which have contributed to over £80 million in savings.
An expert supported Carlisle City Council to renegotiate its leisure services contract.
The Productivity Expert programme has helped us to consider our options for delivering investment in our leisure facilities, whilst at the same time making the savings that we need to make. We needed to look at delivering those savings whilst at the same time delivering high quality leisure services for the community. The savings we're hoping to achieve are £735,000 every year.
I found the application process for the LGA's Productivity Expert programme incredibly straightforward. It was quick, it was simple, and there was support there throughout the whole process whenever you needed it.
In Gloucestershire, the expert supported the council to increase the financial resilience of their learning disability services.
We went to the Productivity Expert programme because we were faced by rising cost pressures. We were overspending our budget, and we knew something dramatic had to happen, and we really turned to the programme as a way to look for efficiencies about how we were working. The savings that we realised as a result of the project were upwards of £10 million, which was the predicted and the anticipated savings that the programme had shown us were there. We followed through on all of the items that were listed in there, and then through the process we learnt that we could actually develop more efficiencies ourselves. So it became a real learning experience for us as to how to approach these kinds of things. The application process was really helped us think through what we wanted from the programme, helped us identify our objectives, and really gave us the kinds of outcomes that we were looking for. So it really was a chance for us to clarify our thinking and to make sure we knew what we wanted and where we were going.
Eastbourne used Productivity Expert support to develop a housing offer for active older people.
Well, the Productivity Expert programme has really helped Eastbourne Borough Council because obviously the expertise that the Local Government Association has brought to Eastbourne Borough Council has helped with the whole modelling of the new housing framework.
We realised that when we looked at our population, we've got about 29% of people in Eastbourne are over 60, yet the supply of homes that we've got, there's only about 3% that are older person specific. So we wanted to start developing a new model that would actually provide some key benefits for older people that perhaps wanted to downsize, make better use of the stock, and crucially to be able to let them stay independent longer.
We've got very ambitious targets for the programme in terms of the number of homes we hope to deliver. With the help of the Productivity Expert programme, we've got a clear business case which underpins that, and we can demonstrate some real benefits to the council financially, both in terms of cost savings and in terms of money we can generate through the development itself. We measure our economic benefit in terms of NPV, so that's the net present value to the council of investing in this type of accommodation. The programme itself, if we are to deliver 150 new homes, delivers a positive NPV of nearly £400,000. We're working with the County Council to think about the savings that might produce for the Health Authority. We know that if older people live in their accommodation for longer, it produces significant savings for the Health Authority in terms of social care costs. The application process was really straightforward. It was simple. We got good help from the LGA in terms of what you were looking for, how we could pitch the application to best reflect our needs, and it really helped us to develop our thinking in terms of what we were looking to do and why we were looking to do it.
The 3 tips I would give to any other council looking to apply to the Productivity Expert programme would be, first and foremost, speak to the LGA. They're really helpful, they give you good advice and they'll guide you through the whole programme. Secondly, be really clear about your aims and objectives going in, understand what it is you want to get out of it. And thirdly, Do your spade work and some of the hard work yourself first. The Productivity Expert Programme gives you a genuine expert in their field, so make sure you reserve their efforts for the really tricky bits.
One thing that's important is to make sure the leadership of council knows what you're doing and is supporting the process. Because when it comes to implementation, it's really helpful to have them on side and to be ready to implement the recommendations that flow from the efficiency project.
Our tips would be to have a very clear brief at the beginning in terms of engaging your experts to make sure you get the right outcomes. It's important to think about the future scalability of what you're looking to do right at the beginning as well. And finally, really use the Productivity Expert Programme to engage other partners. We've had some fantastic success in engaging new partners into what we're looking to do in Eastbourne because of the profile we've had through the LGA.
If you've been inspired by what you've heard, there is still grant funding available, so go to our website or get in touch to find out more.